Welcome back to the Generation 8 Random Battles Road to the Top. Last time wasn't a great time, but this time we have a wheezing, and we're going to get up our T-Spike here. Ideally, our opponent does not have a Toxic Spike Absorber. I'm not going to go for Will-O-Wisp because I do have Mantine in the back, and I want to Toxic this guy. Oranguru comes out. Psychic is almost always an OHKO. Well, this one's a little bit threatening too. I have my Bolt Beaker though, which is real nice in this regard. If I go you, I can trick them a Choice Band. And then, while that doesn't help me with Dynamax specifically, I can outplay. And there's a Trick Room variant too, which, oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's actually really bad because they're going to end up Dynamaxing. That's fine though. They basically end up giving up their max, which is fine, in my opinion. And I do have the no haze. Okay. No haze, no problem. How do I want to deal with this? I did give them a Choice Band, which is fine. All right, we got some chip. They only have 2 turns left. If I max you, you're definitely not living this hit. Okay. I can Dynamax. I think I can win this game naturally with my defensiveness. So I'm going to max guard once. Beat that hit. And honestly, I'm just going to get my chip off because I'll live every hit. They're locked in a nasty plot, right? So they're going to have to switch out anyway after. And then something has to take the max Mindstorm. I'm okay with this because I do have Recover, right? So because they're locked in, I think I'll be all right. I think I'll definitely be all right. I got to be careful about the Strem Sapper in the back. But we've both given up our max. So this is basically, essentially a real game. Knockoff doesn't kill me, and Psychic can kill, but then I lose my Life Orb. So I think I'd rather go you, because if they want to defog, if they have it, I'll get that second layer if they don't have defog, that is. Yeah, I don't think fog matters. At all. Especially because Sludge Bomb ends up beating them 1v1 anyway, with Poison. Even if they defog and die, I think I'll be okay. As long as Oranguru is locked in, I'm good. They end up going Palossand, which I get a Poison on, which is not something I wanted to do, but I'm going to get up both layers here. And, or at least one layer, excuse me. And what I can do now is go you. Threaten them with a Waterfall. But I low-key want to Swords Dance, anticipating them to want to maybe sack Girder. Or go for a Shore Up right there. Because this thing at +2 is actually an insane threat for them. And I don't want them shoring up and getting the defense raise. Right, so Knockoff is a guaranteed KO at +2. Waterfall also does it, so I'll just click Waterfall as Oranguru comes out. If they want to go Corsola, I'll obviously knock that thing off. Mantine should be able to beat that Pokemon too. So it kind of depends what's in the back. Girder's Mach Punch doesn't do much to me anyway. Which it definitely would go for Mach Punch if it could. Try SD on Girder. Tank an extra Life Orb hit. I do want to go for Knockoff on Corsola no matter what. I think my Bolt Beaker can win, especially with a T-Spike up. In worst case, they defog as a SD. And that's not even worst case, right? Because then I could just Toxic Corsola with my guy in the back. So I think that'd be okay regardless. What you got in the back for me, buddy? All right, so Girder comes out. To go for Mach Punch here. Watch his SD. I'm going to do it. I feel like doing it. So now I definitely knock out Corsola. If they want to go to anything else, doesn't matter, right? I essentially would have taken the Life Orb hit anyway. Are you Scarf? 27%? If you're not Waterfall OHKO, they are unfortunately Scarf. That is okay, though, because we do have you. And Leech Life does nothing to me, so... Throw off a Scald here. 2-shot Palossand. Corsola comes out. It disables me. That doesn't really matter, though. Because they're not going to be getting much from Strem Sap back. This guy doesn't have Thunder Punch. It does have access to Stone Edge. Yeah, they've disabled the wrong move. Basically, they're not getting much back. Ever. And we end up landing, which is perfect. But whoa, probably comes out. Farfetch comes out. We're going to make this play, always. Because they crit me, unfortunately. Bolt Beak is free. How much does Outrage do to Palace? Can I lose to this guy? Potentially. It can't boost its speed, though. Alright, they gave me this guy. That's fine. I am completely fine with that. Because I believe the rest get walled by... the rest should get walled. In theory. This guy getting a beast boost here doesn't really matter. Yeah, you should lose to Mantine. Provided no insane luck. They go for Stone Edge there. I bring out you. Stone Edge never kills me. I just Psychic immediately on Palossand. Does a lot. And then I just go for Scald here. Actually... yeah, I literally go for Scald here. Because I just roost on this guy. Leech Life all you want, buddy. And there it is. All right, so we got our win right there. Let's go. Let's keep going. What is the ladder looking like as well? I haven't looked at the top of it. Was it still 16? Okay, 1656. Not too bad. We are number 18 on the ladder right now, so we're climbing, trying our best. This Sigilyph person is very consistent. Nice job. 93 GXC is very impressive in a Dynamax metagame. All right, we'll get another game. We'll bear back. Nasty Pokemon to start. That actually has a lot of potential to just beat me down. Maybe? Actually, no. We're fine. We just Ice Beam twice. Wobbuffet. Okay, Wobbuffet comes out. I'll Scald once. They Encore me in a Scald. Get up rocks. I do have my Belly Drum Sweeper looks insane. I think getting rid of Wobbuffet is actually key here. I did so much, man. Alright, so we can go you. We're not actually trapped. Shadow Ball actually does kill too, but we're going to get up our rocks first. Because I can switch out because I'm a ghost type. They got Vaporeon, but to be honest, I think I'm okay. I have U-turn. I do not. They're going to hate when I go Mewtwo right here and click Nasty Plot like 3 times. Oh, they tried to go for it again. They didn't know. Okay, they could have Encored me there. I was debating, like if they had Encored, I was going to go Mewtwo and Nasty Plot up to +6 and then use my max. Because by the time it ended, I would have been done with the Encore, you know? Zone comes out. I guess to Volt on me? Nope, just to die to Earth Power. I will gladly take... Again, opening up my Mewtwo so much. Opening up Mewtwo so much. Oh, God. Okay, that makes sense why they wanted to get rid of my guy. Hey, yo, this mon's a threat. Bruh. This mon's a huge threat. Rambatsu dies. How much does Mewtwo do back? 45. Not enough. All right. I'm gonna max Air Scream here. We already got rid of the double trappers. Crazy, by the way. I'll tank this even on a crit, and then I basically get the damage I need for later for Mewtwo. That's what I wanted, and I got a crit back. So I got the damage I need for later for Mewtwo, which is nice. Max Knuckle doesn't kill, but I'm going for it. Now we're +1. I'm gonna go for another max air. I hate to give up my max so early, but at least Dracovish is dead, right? That's important. They had some like the dragon spam plus trappers is crazy. You Life Orb? Let's find out. Roost off that damage. They are specs, it looks like, to be able to do that much. Yeah, that's specs as hell. My Brave Bird does a lot, though. I'll take it. Poison Jab is on guaranteed on sets. I think this is a belly drum play here. Okay. Drain Punch obviously kills. I'm sure their last Pokemon is going to be the most heinous thing of all time. But let's see. It is a Ninjask, which is definitely faster than me. They do up to max Airstream there, though. Clutch Claw twice. I think I just Crush Claw twice, right? Yeah, I always Crush Claw twice. Clanging Scales. I don't see Clanger. I do see Clanger's Soul. If they Clanger's Soul, can they kill Mewtwo? I don't think this guy would kill Mewtwo. +2. 43%. I'll go for it. I also don't know how much they can actually, like, how much they can afford to it. Okay, they just CC me, thankfully. Nice, they didn't go for it. So Side Strike does kill. Woof! Oh, man, that game could have definitely been close. Their team was disgusting. Their team was actually disgusting. Let's get another one. Good to know there are exactly 2 people on this ladder. My guys should always U-turn now. I'm going to go for Earthquake right here, expecting a Steel type to want to come out. Hopefully it's not Corviknight. It doesn't fly. It's Scrafty. This is still fine. What item are you? We do not know. Switching for Scrafty include you. They go for Knock, which is a little bit unfortunate, but do I have rocks? Nope. I'm gonna go for my own knockoff as Alcremie comes out. This one is a threat and a half. I don't have my Flame Orb, which sucks, but I really feel like I had to switch into that mon, you know? But the good thing is, it looks like my opponent has no fire switching, so I'm gonna go you. And I'm clicking Choice Band Flare Blitz. This does kill Alcremie. It does a lot to Scrafty as well. It can 2-shot Scrafty, so. If you opt to max just to make that mon live, I'm okay. And if you're gonna give me Alcremie, I'll take it too. I'm surprised. Arcanine must be a giant threat. Good thing I have a second fire type in the back, so I can afford to play it this way. Also, the special wall, Alcremie going down. Oh, and the Scrafty's Intimidate going down. I'm absolutely okay with this. Oh, God. I am always Flare Blitzing this demon. So they're obviously going to max, right? I think keeping your E-speed is important. Trying to think about max mons that can actually beat this mon if it does max. They're going to max for sure. I can waste 2 turns, right? If they don't crit me, I can waste 2 turns. Even if they did crit me, I still waste, which is nice. Okay, get my chip. Max Knuckle. How much does Arcanine do back? Extreme Speed does 22 to 26, so I have to probably sack another mon. Considering you have no item, I'm going to go for this Mach Punch here. And then I can go Arcanine and just Extreme Speed and KO them. Oh, them going Scyther is amazing. Yeah, because we get to go you. And I'm going for Toxic immediately. No matter what comes out, Toxic is being hit. Knock off 2. Wish up. Throw off another knockoff just in case something wants to come in. I think we're in a decent spot. Them going Scyther again, really good. I have Regenerator, so I'm feeling all right. I'm surprised how little Scyther took from that. Nice. A little Protect, and Farfetch goes down. Choros, I can Wish up first, actually, and tank the Body Slam. CC can kill me, so I'm going to go for this. We're actually going to go for Knockoff. If we get rid of their Life Orb, I think they knew. Does Arcanine die? 12.5% chance to KO. You could have Psychic, though, but nah, they're not. Dude, what? No! Okay, that's okay. I should have just stayed in. I should have definitely always just stayed in. It's fine. I'm taking nothing from this guy anyway, so I'm a Toxic on Scyther. Come on, bro. Free turns just gone for no reason. I hope I get the Flame Body right now. Come on. Ah, unfortunate, man. Like, legit free turns just gone. Max Flare doesn't OHKO, so I have to go you. Gonna go for Knock because I tank CC. Basically just try and get him low enough for Espeon. Again, AUDINO can still do this. I'm gonna go Espeon. I'm gonna risk a speed tie. Whatever. I live every hit from Toro, so it's fine. It's just so annoying, man. Especially if they do have Swords Dance, which they most likely do have on Scyther. Yeah, it's just very annoying. Okay. Throw off a Toxic just in case they randomly want to go Scyther. Throw off a Toxic again. Wish up. Toxic again. We do land, which is nice. We just spam Knock. Protect. Might as well try and double protect on them. Gonna try and triple protect on them. Creamy comes out. We go Mag. Earthquake. I didn't think they'd give me Scyther. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, why? That's your second Rooster. They're gonna give me Scyther. I'll take it then. I do have Max still. Depending on the... I do still have Max, so we can see what happens. If I Max here, they can't KO me, and I get the KO on them. I'm gonna go for it. Yep. Alright, so we get the KO on Tauros. We have the Flame, which is awesome. Orbeetle comes out. Do I take the small chance to OHKO? I still go for it. It's time for Toxic spam. Thing is, these guys both have Recover, which is the problem. I think they know. I'm a Toxic here. Toxic on Orbeetle. Got it. Okay. This is going to knock, but that's okay. We live every hit, always. Wait, they gave me... Wait, why are they doing this? Why would you do this? Like, at least attack. There's no way they just got AUDINO'd. AUDINO? Ain't no way they just got AUDINO'd. All right, let's get another one. Be right back. All right, we got another game. Op has a lot of points. They're definitely Sash, but I'm going for knockoff anyway. It's usually always... Oh, it wasn't. It was Specs. My God. Okay. I thought if it's lead and has Sash, it's guaranteed. Whatever. I'll take that kill. Scary Pokemon that just came out. Especially if it's sub. However, that is not looking sub. That is looking Specs as hell. We're in Toxic here. Maybe a Grass type comes out. Maybe they stay in, but I would like the chip. Potentially something coming in. So knowing that the 19% Specs, which is crazy. Nice luck. No, I'm just kidding. Double Specs so far. Just nice Specs offense. They get a beautiful Toxic off on me. If I go out into Vikavolt, wow, Psychic can KO. I'm just going to go Mawile. Should have just Scalded and not been greedy. Shadow Ball does a lot, but doesn't kill me. Iron Head will kill with Shadow Ball recoil. So we'll go for Iron Head. The Coffin comes out. Potentially get up Toxic Spike if it wants to. I don't mind that too much because I can absorb it with Coco. So we'll go you. I'm going to... I think they have to fear webs. So I'm going to go for the Bug Buzz here. Because look, their team is so fast, right? You definitely have to fear webs. I'm going to go for Bug Buzz, anticipating Espeon when I come out. Regice comes out instead, which is Weakness Policy or Chesto Resto. Ice Beam immediately. You can tank the hit. I think Scarf Primer is so slow here, man. Yo, I'm so screwed by this guy. Scarf Primer is so slow. What if I did have webs? Ice Beam does 50. No freeze, no ice. I am faster. They're gonna go out to the coffin right now. I'm gonna SD up. Surely, right? Actually, how much does Play Rough do? Play Rough into no Sheer Force Play Rough. Does actually kill the coffin, so I'm gonna go for Play Rough first. Yeah, according to this, Play Rough's still Oko, so I would rather get the double down, I think. Yeah, I'll get the double down. All right, so we get rid of the coffin, which is nice. Obviously, they still have some massive threats. Like that damn Kogo. And this guy. I'll go Prima. Tank the hit. My max, I don't kill. If they're Life Orb, do I have Shadow Sneak? Nope, nothing. No priority, no nothing. Good, 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 good. My Torrent, I am at least Torrent. So if they get me down to Torrent, I'm okay. I'm definitely screwed by Coco, by the way. It's just going to max and beat me down. Like, it's actually just going to end up maxing and beating me down. I do tank the Dazzling Gleam, which is why I stayed in. Luckily, we KO'd that, but they're going for the Espeon endgame anyway, so... Big man Blastoise comes out to Shell Smash up. Oh my god. I'm going for the burn. I'm going for the burn. The Toxic Oak here. Wait a second. If I max. If I max, I can live. They might max, exactly. They go for max Hailstorm, which is safe. Still think I'm going to lose to Espeon, by the way. I'm gonna bring you out. I need them to go for a G-Max water move. And now I need a dodge Hydro Pump, basically, I think. If I max and they're not max. They don't kill. But does my max even kill back? No, it doesn't. Bruh. I need a dodge Hydro. After maxing, I literally need a dodge Hydro. Or is Lantern better? Lantern might be better. Hold up. Lantern might actually be better. Lantern might legit be better to max, but... Lantern might have been better to max. I think I messed up. Because Pump does, if I max, +2. If I max right now. Are they +2 in this scenario? They are. Pump still kills. So I threw. I should have always... Okay, so I go I max lightning. I live EQ. I think I still lose to Espeon, though, is the problem. I think I definitely still lose to Espeon. How much does Espeon do with Psychic to Lantern? Bro, why is Espeon so strong? Where's my Shadow Sneak? Like my actual one move that would let me live. I literally found my win con. Oh my god, they just gave me a win con. They literally just gave me the win. Oh my god. I Spectral Thief, take their speed, and then I Spectral Thief win. And now they can't even go Espeon. Oh my god, they just gave me... I know they're going to freeze me here, but I cannot believe they just gave me the win con. I know they're going to freeze me here, but I cannot believe they just gave me the win con. I legit cannot believe that. Watch, watch, watch. Hey, let's go, baby. I cannot believe they just gave me the win con right there. This game was over. I don't think you can outplay me every single time. I don't think they can outplay me every single time. I cannot believe you just gave me the win con. Legit needed that RP to win. GG. Let's go. That's wild. That's so wild. Thank you, man. Yo, that's actually insane. I legit leaned into that rock polish to win, and we were able to steal the victory. Holy crap. All right. What a great game to end it on. I hope y'all enjoyed. I cannot believe we won that game. I felt like things were just not going our way for a long time, but that rock, because they couldn't switch into Espeon, right? Because if I obviously go for Spectral Thief, which I will go for that turn, I kill Espeon upon switching, and then I just close combat and I beat Regice anyway. So that was crazy. That was the one move that won me the game. And I get their rock polish play because you don't know my last Pokemon. Obviously, I know my last Pokemon. You don't know my last Pokemon, but I do. All right. So we are now number 8 on the ladder, climbing all the way back up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, check out my main channel. Peace.